Okay, so the Coda Bassocyst is one of my favorite weapons, and I have a build for it that I think is pretty acceptable. It's not the best, I'm sure. I'm pretty dumb. I have a hard time coming up with my own builds. That's why we're doing builds from Overframe. But I wanted to check them out to see if the top two builds are better than what I have. Also, I want to show you guys a pretty cool interaction with Uriel and the Coda Bassocyst alt fire. When you're spinning in the air like a Dementor, you can use the alternate fire still, which I think is pretty cool. Not the strongest. I think there's a stronger gun to utilize the alternate fire, the Bubonico. But I don't want to make a video on that because the Coda Bubonico comes out tomorrow as of the day of me making this video, which I will probably make a video on that too. But let's jump into the builds and see if I'm bad at making them and people on Overframe are better than me. Okay, so the first build is a Deadhead build. I'm sure it'll be strong because of Deadhead, obviously. I'm not the best at hitting headshots, so it might not be the build that I'll enjoy the most. But from yesterday's video, I was very surprised at the build I thought was going to do better. That ended up doing nothing compared to the other build. I was very surprised. But let's just look at the gun real quick. It's modded out for viral, electric, blast, and radiation. The total base is 10k, so pretty good. Status is 93%, very good. Pretty good crit. And where's the alternate fire? The alternate fire, about 2k, nothing too crazy. So I have no pets, no priming, nothing like that. I'm just going to put on Orokin Battleground. Again, pretty standard, nothing too crazy. Fire, shoots out little projectiles that prime. It's pretty okay. At low levels, that can just pretty much eat the room. But that's pretty good. I'd have to start running it myself. Also, it has an ability where you will see teeth on an enemy, and you can, well, if you want to try, it'll let you automatically run to them and do a finisher. And that can prop some pretty good Parazon mods, like blood for ammo and stuff like that. So that was pretty good. Let me get a primer. The old JoJo Siwa. Where you at, girl? There you are. And let me put on Uriel to show you the alternate fire in the air. Let's let him do his thing. Prime him up. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. I can already tell you that's better than what I made by a lot. I can show you guys what I made at the end, but it's really nothing special. It's definitely not doing as much damage as that. Alright, so let me show you the alternate fire. One, yeah. Just shoot. It's pretty silly. I do think there's a stronger gun for it, but yeah, that's what happens when you use the alt fire in your little Uriel Harry Potter bad guy jump. So let me get the next build real quick. Alright, so we're back on Frost and we're on the second build. It is a primary Crux build, and first and foremost when I look at it, there's 19k more base damage, which bigger number better person, I'm sure, but I've been fooled by that before. Again, bigger number on the alternate fire too. This one it runs a Bane mod. I can't stand Bane mods. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to run these just to show quote unquote what the actual build is, or if you want me to put something that's actually usable. And because if I was going to put something usable, then I probably should put in Prime Shred. But let's go give it a try. No priming, nothing like that. And let's... Oh, that shoots very slow compared to the Deadhead version. But it is hitting pretty hard. Oh, It's hitting pretty hard, but I would prefer the fire rate of the first build. Let me... Oh, well, I missed. Simulate them again. Let me put on a pet. And let me put Uriel back on too, why not? Where you at, brother? There we go. Got some energy. Yeah, it hits like a truck. It really does. But just the fire rate is... Let me check this real quick. I know it's not the build that's on Overframe, but let me see. Fire rate. Fire rate, where are we at? Let's just throw that in, just to check. I know it. Oh, I got something again. I know it's not the build, but we have to try, right? It'd be weird not to. Still pretty slow. I don't know. Deadhead puts in a lot of work, but let me put it back just so I don't get eaten alive in the comments. Take that off. I'll put it on back later. All right, so let me show you my build just to show you what I had. It's a merciless build, nothing too crazy. Base damage is around 9k, so closer to the Deadhead build. But I was running this for some reason. Oh yeah, fire rate. And let me just show you that real quick. Just to show you how bad mine is compared to the other two. Because you never know, mine might be acceptable to a lot of people, but I don't know. I consider myself pretty low on IQ building ladder. Get closer to the Deadhead build, but not as strong as the Deadhead build. So I'm probably going to make that my main build. So yeah, let me get into a couple of games just to show you guys what the Deadhead build and the Crux build looks like against actual enemies. And yeah, that'll probably be it. Just a couple of minutes of me shooting the gun, doing the whole, ooh, extend my video to 8 minutes so the YouTube algorithm can put me in a certain category to where I can make money. Woo! I don't get paid by YouTube. This is just me doing it for fun. But if you did enjoy the video, click like, leave a comment, anything. Just let me know. You know, guns, if you want to see Warframes, all that jazz. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next one.
Thank you.